Yes, my people, back in the mic scene. Secret Sister, just to come with a quick one today, yeah? All purpose podcast. And today we're just doing a quick briefing, you know. I did talk about the last time I spoke to everybody. Before I even going any further, thank you for all the people that is liking and sharing that notification. I've had some conversations with some people as well. Wow, even on TikTok, I've had some conversations. But the one that I wanted to pick up on was the last podcast I did about grandparents. And I was speaking to a couple of ladies that they're having problems with their parents, their mother in particular. And some of their stories are just like, yo, fam. I think I've expressed myself. I don't get on with none of my donators. And the lady said not to call them donators. You know what I mean? They are a vessel. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she calls her mum, a vessel. The mum was just prepared to carry the baby, but don't look after it. But God had a mission for her, and she's carrying out that mission. But still, this particular woman, her mum seems to be somebody that is, I don't know, she's not contented. And when you hear these stories, people, you got to remember we're only telling our half. They have their own half. So if they want to come out and talk it, them can talk it. But this is what this lady's saying about her mum. And I could see, her mum's gone to certain extremes. You understand? Getting authorities, police involved in her life. And this lady's all moved to Essex just to kind of have peace, but this has been going on for generations. You understand what I'm saying? And she don't want it to be a generational curse. Just like how I talk about my family, they are a curse. You understand? And at the end of the day, yeah, she's trying to make something of her kids. She don't want her kids to go through what she's going through. And in doing that, her mum is not a grandparent. And the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? I see myself just in the same thing. My parents were a vessel. They brought me here. You understand what I'm saying? But in the includance of not liking your child, you not like the grandparent them. Yeah? What did they do? Not a neither, cried. But, God has blessed me and mine. And it looked like God is blessing her, this lady on the TikTok there. And, there's another lady as well. She have, I think it's 8 kids she's got. Pregnant again. I'm like, girl, hmm, really having a good time. Girl. But, yeah, she have 7 and she's carrying her 8. And she's been essayed and all different drama. And sometimes these ladies are bringing these stories back to their parents, and the parents have either got amnesia, don't want to admit it, don't want to say nothing. But it is a hard pill to swallow. You understand what I'm saying? I know that I'm a really good mum. My kids tell me that all the time, and I would be like to be called a very good grandparent. I would not like to be an absent grandparent. Definitely, I think that's your second chance in life. If you're well, I'm gonna say rubbish, can't keep up with the parental guidance. You understand? And if you can't admit to yourself as a parent, you know what? I'm not up to the game. Let me get help. Let me ask people. You understand? Instead of you trying to get there, and in the time you're getting there, you got man problem, mortgage problem, and then the pitney just gets the brunt of it. Here's what I'm saying to you. It just gets the brunt of it. And then there's gonna be anger, there's gonna be regret. But sometime, boy, you just can't come back. Me, I'm a true Scorpio. Fuck with me. That's the one fuck you get. You understand what I'm saying to you? You get me? You only can play with a scorpion once. You understand what I'm saying to you? There's no 1, 2, 3 and you're out and all that garbage. Forget that. Yeah? You understand? Because sometimes people have premeditated things for you and you just don't know. And to me, parents, you are the key. Yeah? You bring these babies into the world, you have to carry them right through. The good, the bad, and the ugly too. You understand? So for me, when it comes to my little bongo, say me never order them off a team you. You understand? Me carry them, me love them. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And the blessings will come later because me no one mind put me in the old people on. So me I look after them. No, I invest in them. I make sure they're happy. They can talk to me at any time. There's not even no doors closed. You understand? I did my closed door, not me. You know? So think about it. Parent, grandparent. So we're not even on the parent part, we're on the grandparent. But as a parent, you understand what I'm saying to you? Why? There's no book for being a good parent. You understand what I'm saying? You only can do your best and try your best. You understand? But when it comes to children or people that wasn't even in the equation when you stop talking to whoever, you should give them a chance. And maybe you will get a chance because I know enough of grandparents, they're not well. Them sick, them need a water, they need a visit, they need company. You can't be all on strong. You can't. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you need a little bit, but if you are willing to cut off your nose to spite your face, well be you. God will look after that. Anyway, like I said, the whole grandparent thing, I'm not there yet, but I've been talking to people that are in a similar situation. You understand? Grandparents not taking up their speed, not taking notification of their grandchildren because they have a bitterness and a jealousy of their own child that they carry. You understand? Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Enough parents will say, well, them did do this, them did do that. What did you do to help? If your child wasn't the child that you wanted, what did you do to help the child get there to the stage that you wanted it? Yeah, if a child fall off, it's your problem. It's your car. If kids turn out to be this greatest singer, dancer, footballer, you as parents are the first one to jump up. I'm my son, I'm my daughter. But when it go wrong, you don't like them, you don't know them. Well, all for you. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because nothing on a better have your Macmillan money and your old home help money. Yeah? Because those same people that you don't like might be the one that carry the water. And the one that you are liking, now go carry your shit. Yeah? Now go carry. You think in your head the one that you're loving are the one that is gonna do. But remember, when you're dead, you're dead. You understand? When you're dead, you're dead. You don't know what is going on. No matter what wish you put in on your will, no matter what wish you put on paper, you don't know. Because I know some of my cousins, they did love their parents from what I did see. But when they did dead, hey, they didn't get the send off that they thought they was gonna get. No, because you're dead. How do you know? How do you know the people them now teeth out the rum like some people did at certain people's nine night? Hint hint. You understand? Yeah, my uncle have big funeral, paid for everything, but you see them nieces that him have two little crooked niece. Mm, mm, mm. Them the two the girl there, yeah? Not even his kids, you know. Niece, lift up everything out of him house. And the things that my uncle had were like them old brown furniture, wooden. You don't even see them again. Can't buy again. Vintage. You understand? Tear up the man house, take clothes off, take everything. And this is niece. Them the two crooked knees that him have. Their own father didn't leave them shit. So it's really ironic what people do when it's dead and left, as all the Jamaican call it. Yeah. But anyway, like I say, it's a quick one. I got something to do. And there was a story, yeah, about three bodies got found in Brighton Beach. It's not even a week yet, I don't think. Last week, yeah. Look it up on Google it. And now we are finding out, look though, look, it's three black women. It's three black women. They must say Jamaican, but I don't know about that. That is just like, but they have said it's three black women, and everyone is trying to find out. I think it was a family member that leaked out that it was three. They found one, and then they found another two. So that story is out there, and I am so curious. I'm going to be on this story because, I mean, I'm not saying any other, but we can't see three black people just, you know what I mean? And even if black people can't swim, them just have a twinkle their little toes or, run up to the knee. They're not going to take, I mean, it's just a weird story and they just diluting the story down. And it's not the authorities that are letting us know, it's people that know the deceased that is letting out the story on social media. So, like I said, that was another story that just come across my little investigations of sniffing out wagwan on the streets. But like I like to talk about everything from relationships, work, politics, sex. You understand? Yeah, we have to talk about that because without that, you're gonna dry up. Yeah, kids, money, jokes, man versus woman or woman versus man, and even that. Do you understand? Right down to that subject. There is less man because women, you know that half of these men are pretending to be fish undercover, and whoever doesn't know what fish is, go ask your granny, go ask your neighbor, go ask your postman. They will let you know what a fish is. Yeah, LGB community. You understand? So at the end of the day, there is less man. Yeah, that whole temptation of the unknown is more tempting than on the front. You understand? Front now, say nothing again. Yeah, forget baby. Yeah, the whole, you're not even getting the baby because the front's not even getting a sniff. You understand? There is a preference. Yeah, and boy, ladies, oh no, I've already said it time and time again. This whole boring me nah. Yeah, you ladies need to step up your game. Bedroom, the way on a look, on a mentality, just the whole fun aspect of being with you. Your personality needs to get lit up. These guys can't do everything. If you're looking for a guy to come in and make love, make you laugh, have all the money, sweep you off your feet, not even Beyonce's got that. You know, see, she have problem too. Yeah. So, ladies, wake up. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? And, don't feel no way to be a little bit vain. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't feel no way. If you got to put on your little best look of lipstick and your little headscarf and do your nails or put on a nice dress that you've just been sitting in the wardrobe. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I tell people already, start taking pictures of yourself. I do it all the time, regular. You understand? And me, when I'm doing my little photo shoots, because I ain't got no grab squad, yeah, I would me have my mask then. Yeah, I got some lace masks and I've got balaclavas, because that just cuts out all the does my makeup look good? Is my eyelash? I'm not into that. I'm not going nowhere. You understand? It's a photo shoot, so it's all about the body part, neck down. You understand what I'm saying to you? But the masks are good. It makes you like a character underneath the mask. So I like the mask, and you can put on a look of music to give you a look of inspiration. You understand? I know enough of these women have enough baggy, nice underwear, and are all from the 80s or 70s, French cut that don't even make again. You understand? Or not have them look a lacy, silky, sort of dynasty kind of looking underwear and take picture yourself. What you waiting for, man? Hey, you there waiting for the man. What your age group? Gonna come and tell you that you look sexy. Brother, sister, I hope he's got breath in him and he's not on Viagra and he ain't got a emulator and he ain't got all sorts of pump to get him going. So, ladies, for you to see yourself looking glam, you have your phone, you take it up every day, you chat on your phone. Yeah, take a video of yourself, take a picture of yourself, yeah, and say I look good. Yeah, don't wait for no man to come and say, "Oh, baby, you look good," or not. He's gonna say that to you, her, and even him. You understand? Don't be fooled. You understand? You ladies are out there and me not a man, me all right, me all right. More for you. Yeah, you understand? More for you. Yeah, you're fooling yourself because you haven't made the effort to go out there. You haven't made the effort to, make yourself feel good. Yeah, people only sometimes dress up when they're going out. Well, anytime you go out your door, you are going out. Yeah, whether it's Asda, Sainsbury's, even right down to the post office, you're out. At any time, you can meet somebody. You understand? Not just when you're going out, because when you're going out, you've got competition when you're at a party. Look how much they look better than you. And you are trying to find your one, forget that. You might find them at the post office when you're going to pay your rent, when you're going to do your lottery ticket. You understand? When you're going to buy a cigarette. Who knows? Even if you wear uniform to work, make you look the best in your uniform. Hair did, nails did, everything did. You understand? Yeah. So me got everybody asks me, where you going? Secret? Out. From I turn the key, I'm going out. You understand? You get me? I'm not make it worse for me anyway. You understand? You have a brand new car. So when you have a brand new car, you have to look good. Everybody look on the car, they will look on you. So at least from the waist up, you can try a thing. You understand? Anything below that, you can wear cardigan, cover it up. Nobody don't know. Anyway, folks, it's been fun. Yes, yes. And the weather is And for real, for real, for real. This weather, that's why my babies have little cough and cold. 1 minute you're warm, next minute it's raining, got the heating on. But you know what? It is clear. You understand? I've been out a road already, been out in the streets and see what's going on. But I have another meeting. Unfortunately, I'm glad I got these meetings. I don't like going out really, and I like to do my meetings via Zoom. So yeah, Zoom meetings are the thing to go. I had one yesterday, and there was like 27 of us. I'm like, I lie, but it's really weird when you're on these big meeting things and nobody now talk. You understand? So I thought, boy, you know what? I want to be counted. I ain't sitting there for much hours. I'm gonna talk. Yeah, don't sit in the background, people. Liven up. But this is Secret Sister signing out and saying thank you to all the people that have hit that live, hit that subscription button for me. You understand? As small as it is, it all counts. But like I said, today is about being a good grandparent. And remember, that's your second chance. If you feel like I failed as a parent, that's where the grandparent piece come in. Yeah, whether you're a nana, grandma, paps, puppy, pappy, who cares? Yeah, you have had a child, and your child has had a child. That's your time to love again. And like I said, I see it as a grandparent, you're up to date. These young people are gonna tell you what one, what's in, how to dress. Tell you that your hair look good. Listen, don't miss out on that train. Yeah, well, some of you are gonna miss out. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Some of you are gonna miss out because you just miss the train. Yeah, there's not two bites of the apple sometimes, and at the end of the day, it's unfortunate. But you can do better. There's other ways around it. So today is about doing better. You understand? Parent to grandparent to granddad to fathers, whatever way you want to push it. Yeah. I love you all. Thank you for your time. You understand? Secret Sisters out.